What's up YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Blue eye structure decks are just around the corner, and if you want to dominate on day one, you will need these cards before the prices skyrocket. Once the decks drops, these cards will be harder to find or even much more expensive than they already are. The number one pickup I suggest you should buy is the one copy of Crimson Dragon. Crimson is getting more and more expensive because of the hype. The reason you need this card is because it can replace itself with any other level 12 Dragon Synchro monster, like the new Blue Eye Synchro monster, Ultimate Spirit Dragon or something like that. Or even better level 12 Synchro monster, which is our other important pickup, is Cosmic Blazer Dragon. This guy here is just because it's a negate. You can banish him until the end phase to negate a card or effect, or you can negate a summon, or even negate the attack, whatever you need. That's why this guy is really strong and I suggest you pick him up as soon as possible. In terms of the prices, Crimson Dragon is sitting around 18 to 20 euros at the time of recording, and Cosmic Blazer here, this QCR was promo in the teens. It's around 3 euros, but if you don't want to spend 3 euros, you can buy a common print from late 6, which is dirt cheap. Next up is Stardust Sifr Divine Dragon. This guy is quite hard to find. In fact, it only had 2 prints. The original print was Shining Victories, and then he was reprinted in Mega Teens 17. Sifr is important pickup because it protects your cards from being destroyed. He can also be summoned with Crimson Dragon, just like Cosmic Blazer Dragon. And as some of you know, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon has a effect that you can tribute this Synchro summoned card, special summon one Light Dragon Synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position, except itself, but destroy it during the end phase of this turn. But with Sifr on the field, it is not destroyed, because he protects your cards. And that's why it's really important pickup. And also, he is a monster negate and a pop, so I highly suggest you pick him up as soon as possible, because the prices are spiking up. He was around 3 euros when I last checked them, and then when the structure decks were announced, he just popped with the prices, and now it's around 15 or 18 euros at the time of recording. Next up on the list is the new common card from Supreme Darkness, Lightstorm Dragon. This guy is here just to pop spells and traps on the field. Also, it's a Light Dragon Synchro monster which synergizes with the deck. This guy is dirt cheap, it's a common. Surely some of your friends at locals has at least one copy in their bulk, or you have already pulled it yourself. And now a honorable mention, if you wish you can invest also in Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. This is just a bounce, nothing really special, but I have seen some builds run this card. It's also very cheap because it was reprinted in Rarity Collection 3. So it's a good card, if you feel like it you can buy it, and it's also a great addition for the budget players. The next thing I want to mention, that you need to pick up 3 copies of Bingo Machine Go. Because for some reason this Blue Eyes card is not in the structure deck. It's really not needed if you play a Primate engine, but in pure build it's really good. So if you don't want to invest in Primate engine, I suggest you pick the Bingo Machine Go before the release. They are dirt cheap, they have been reprinted in Rarity Collection 2, so they have many rarities. If you want to play a Primate engine, you don't need this card, but for a budget players it's a really good card to have. And now of course, for the expensive part, the Primate engine. I completely understand if you can't afford the Primate engine, it's really expensive. Also, fun fact, I have seen this picture on Instagram. As you can see, for some reason Primate engine is the most expensive engine, and it's even more expensive than the Ryziel Core, which is the deck of the format. It's even more expensive than the Fiendsmith engine, which is broken, and it's insane how much the prices have spiked because of the release of the Blue Eye structure deck. But if you already have the Primate stuff, or you will buy it, you will need 3 copies of Lordy Lord, 3 copies of Barrel, and 1 copy of Dreambill. This is the standard engine you need if you want to play the Primate version of the deck. But if you're on a budget, you can also play other versions of the deck, like you can put in Invoke, or you can play with Light and Darkness Dragon engine. You can even put in the Max Metal Morph engine, or you can just go with the pure version. All of these, I think the pure version is the strongest one, but of course if you want to play competitive, you will need to invest in Primate. engine. And yeah, that's all I have for you in this video. I'm really excited for Blue Eye Structure decks to be released. It's a cool deck, so I suggest you pick them up too. And if I forgot any of the cards I should pick up, comment down below and let me know which cards are worth picking up before the release. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.